right, so today in this video, you're going to learn how to use the laser. How we're going to change from the spindle to the laser, how we're going to focus or calibrate the laser, and how to use the software so you can start printing your first project. We're looking at the CNC 3018 Pro. All right, so how we're going to make the change? Well, first I have the spindle here. The only thing in my case I take the power out from here. Okay, now the one thing maybe you want to do too is what I did, I put the power supply in for the laser. If you look at the instructions on the original build, it's not here at all. They show you that on the side, but I think if you put one of those nuts right there, you can just hold up the laser here. Now, very important when you're going to be using the laser, and make sure it's off any other time. Like you see right here, actually connects on the red spot there, and the red connector, the modest connector, but I have it always off. So here I have the laser. Other thing you can do, you can unplug it from here and put that away. But just to start off, this is a little noisy too, so that's why I think to disconnect it here, and we keep the laser somewhere here. I have to actually make a bracket and leave the laser here when I'm not using. Oh, we just can disconnect it. So the only thing we need to do is right here, we're going to use one of the Allen key, and we're going to loose this up here, and we're going to take the spindle off. Now on the laser, this laser, the 5.5 watt laser, is not a focus point, so we need to use the focus. Okay, some other ones you have to bring it up and down. So if you're looking right here, you see those 4 channels there. Can we see right there? We see, okay, so the way you're going to do it, you're going to put it this way. If for me, didn't make any difference if it's all the way here or all the way up. Depends the way you like it. I think the way that I sit mine, I sit right in the middle. So we're gonna go and adjust this, and then we go right in the computer, and I show you the software, how to use it, and how we're gonna get this thing, calibrated first, and we can start working in our first project. All right, so now what we did is on. You see the point on the camera. You see in the side. Now what we need to do is right here on the side, we're gonna adjust that out. Now what happened is on putting real low power, okay? So why it's not burning that. So from here you can see we try to make as small dot as possible. So let's go the other way around. If you see, it gets real big there. Okay, so we are also focused. So we're gonna go and put this like a tiny dot right there, and I think there. It's just perfect. So now we had a hole. Everything's perfect. Now let's go into the software and let's begin the test. All right, so we are ready to begin. All right, when you load up the software, you need to connect. Make sure you install the drivers. In case my computer might detect the COM3, I'm going to click right here and connect. Now, first thing, look here. If this section is grayed out, by the way, click the lock here and you unlock it. Right now, from here you can move the bed. Right from here we can control the whole head. All right, now focus is what you need to do. That first, like I showed in the beginning, you're gonna press focus. Right, it's a low power. You're gonna focus the dot. Now remember what I showed you in the video. Actually the video looks like it's a big dot, but that's a reflection it gets from the camera. All right, but in reality it looks like a tiny bit. All right, you will see that. All right, so the next thing is we need to set home. So when you set that on the corner of the left corner of whatever you're going to be working on it, we're going to say home. So that we set the home. All right, so now it knows exactly where it begins. So I need to load a project. All right, and this is some of the project that came with this. So we're going to be doing the flower. All right, so we're going to smoke a lot. And now from here you can change your brightness. You can do a lot of changes. All right, but that's the way I want it. We're gonna leave it that way. Like that's the way to activate mine. So we need to go next. All right, at this point I'm gonna leave it as default. Here you can change the side if you want. You can put auto. All right, even change the power, but I'm gonna leave it create, and we are ready to go. All right, so you see here where it begins. It's going to start, and it's going to start from there and draw that. So we're going to do that. So what I got to do is click play. So let's change cameras now. Alright, as you see, it was pretty simple to work with the laser. Now the only thing is it creates a lot of smoke, so I have to open all the windows and freeze the house a little bit before I can work on this. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright guys, as you see here, okay, it looks pretty good. Sure, like maybe it needs to be adjusted power a little bit, but in a few minutes we get this cool project. It take much. I think it took about 5 minutes just to do this thing. Alright, so if you've seen this video today, you just learned how to use the software and the laser. That was pretty simple. There are more videos coming up on the CNC 18 Pro. So see you next time. Bye.